Sit through the mission. Pass me the leaf so we can achieve strictly 93. Pass me.
What's up, guys? I'm CandyG, and this is
your boy LolifeMills.
basically what we're here to do today is chime in on the latest TikTok videos because there's a lot going on, and we just basically want to chime in on the tea.
Drop some jewels for you. Let's run through them together. Let's go.
Let's go.
Just like Maui, the government is setting the people of Florida up right now for disaster. Listen to me, guys, this is scary. They are trying so hard to convince the people of Florida that this is only going to be a Category 1 when it hits the coast. People, the ocean temps off the coast of Florida are hotter than they have ever been recorded in history. It is not going to be only a Category 1 hurricane, I promise you. Oh, and just 24 hours before this hurricane is supposed to make landfall, 85% of Florida gas stations have reported that they have diesel fuel in their gas. The gas has been contaminated.
Yo, them hurricanes,
people,
lasers.
Come on. Our government is weaponizing the weather. I do not care how crazy that sounds. It is true. There is no coincidence of all the record-breaking wildfires, extreme weather events that we've had in just the past year. I'm sorry, I'm calling bullshit. So, long story short, this is going to be a major hurricane. Treat it as if it's going to be a Category 5. Pack your shit, fuel your cars up if they're not already. Try to make sure it's not contaminated with diesel fuel, and get the fuck out.
I don't respect you, and then takes everything and locks me in my room. That's the help I got when I asked him to step up and be a father.
So who else was here?
My kids are the ones here.
Where's your daughter?
She's in her room.
All they
Can you
good
call
for
her?
them.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't lock her in her room. She put herself in the room.
Get away from me.
Wait, that's part of it. He let you talk.
Yes, I was
He was arrested for battery. Might have been putting their hands on the million.
I'm tired of this. You can't keep calling me up here and so on and so forth. You need to deal with this situation because I live in West Kendall. What are we going to do about school tomorrow? If she's coming with me, she needs to live with me to stay with me for at least a year to figure this out. Because as far as her claiming I hit her, she put her hands on me. I told her,
Oh no,
touch
she
me.
hit.
Get your hands off. I said this several times.
Yeah.
And at that point, that's when I see where this is going.
I just put my senses in it.
It's not the first time CandyG has been.
Yeah, because that's also what you like to do. You like to attack me and call the cops to embarrass me in front of my neighbors.
12 quick.
And killing
Because I have
everybody.
press charges against you today. I have a physical injury today.
Let him finish, man.
You see, he let you talk, right? Didn't he? He didn't say anything. He let you
Just
talk.
let him finish.
So at least let him have a piece of the pie.
Did he already speak to you?
Well, you interrupted. Let him finish.
Alright, so I'll be in here waiting for you.
Now we call you. Until I get an attorney to deal with the situation,
Yeah.
it's always going to be this. I literally got called from West Kendall over here. I have a video of my kid calling me and her threatening to do so and so forth. Like as a father, as a parent, I'm gonna spring into action.
Can you take the girl with you,
Spotlight
please?
on you. You out here saying your ass.
You might want to do this.
Caught your case.
You have to do something. Because it downtown Detroit. They keep happy with monks and abundance. Much respect.
Yeah, this nigga back. Cook it up, man, nigga. You see this quick?
You got your
He get down for real, bro. took that, man. Real. Watching the parts of pain. Oh. Only gotta be precise with those shit. Lost no beat. Shout out to the drummer in downtown Detroit, boy. You the truth.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep doing what you do, what you trying, you know what I mean? That's like some Spider-Man and Venom shit, like real live symbiote. That's some zombie shit. And whatever that water is, man, contaminated with some. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
And it's still swimming like ain't no issue. That's some AI shit.
What is really going on in that water? What y'all think? Comment below.
Oh, like he ain't missing a beat.
Right.
He missing the whole heart though.
Right.
All the boys.
I don't know. A giant whale.
Comment below if you got a better idea than what.
They might come after me for telling you this. Moving on to the end of our list here, we have the Rothschild Rockefellers. This refers to the two most powerful and richest families in the world. Starting off with the Rothschilds, which was 5 brothers that basically own and control the banking in all of Europe. Through this, they amassed a fortune. And since then have funded major military efforts, bailed out banks and even governments, and basically have their companies and hand in almost every country across the world. On the other side in America, we have the Rockefellers, who amassed their fortune through industrialization and the monopolization of the oil company. With this money, they were able to fund such projects like the atomic bomb, the invention of nuclear weapons, and even had a major role in funding and creating the UN. The actual net worth of both these families is unknown, but it could be anywhere from 500 billion upwards to the trillions. And the theory here is that they control everything, from what you hear, to the money you receive, to the systems put in order that you follow. And of course, guys, with a lot of money comes a lot of power. But power leads to dangerous situations. And even though this is theory, revealing this information could be very dangerous because
Andrew Dawson filmed what he claimed was a giant on top of a mountain in Jasper National Park in Alberta, Canada. In the following days, he tried to get closer to find and film the creature, but in the process claimed to be stopped, harassed, followed, and stalked by the CIA. He then stops posting videos for over a month, and when he returns, uploads an update video that is extremely strange, and viewers pointed out that it seemed like it was forced. His next video that he uploads would be his last, because a month and a half later, sadly, tragedy struck. That's a brief overview of this strange saga. I just uploaded a full-length video documenting this on my YouTube channel.
Okay guys, I just found something out and it's blowing my mind. Some of you may already know this, so don't come in the comments like, you didn't know that? No, I didn't. You know why? Because I live in the United States of America, where we have been brainwashed and not been taught about real history. Okay, if you guys go to the first video on this playlist, the simulation, I filmed it on January 11th, 2021. And it was showing how all of the times were different on every clock, every digital clock. My boyfriend at the time was working. He had like 3 computers in front of him. They all said different times. His phone said a different time. He came upstairs to show me my phone said a different time. All the times were messed up. In my comments, people were like, what about analog clocks? As you can see, I have analog clocks. So I went to check those and those were off too. So I was like, there's been a weird shift in the universe because the ball also didn't drop on time at the New York ball. It was like a minute late or something. I was like, we've definitely shifted dimensions. Something's going on. Look at this. I recently came across a video talking about how the calendar is supposed to have 13 months, but the Gregorian calendar changed it, which is the calendar we follow today. So I see this comment, come to Ethiopia, you will see what you are saying. We have 13 months within a year. So someone commented, right now we're in 2014, year of Mercury. Today's date is Thursday, the 22nd of March, 2014. Our new year is on the 1st of September. And I was like, wait, they're living in 2014 and we're living in 2022? Is that why they say that all time is simultaneous, like past, present, and future, we're all living in it at once? But then I saw this comment. So if we're in 2014, according to your calendar, 2020 Gregorian calendar corresponds to 2012, your calendar, when the truth started to come out and people woke. So the Mayans were right. COVID really put everyone in 2020. Using your calendar, that means that the year 2012 was the end of the world. Mind blown. Okay, so of course I had to look up when our calendar started. It was in 1582. Ethiopian calendar started around AD 400. So they are obviously way more correct than we are. How many years did we lose switching to the Gregorian calendar? 8 years. We're lost in translation when the switch to the Gregorian calendar was made to in the 15th century. And if you guys remember, the Mayan calendar says that the end of the world would be on December 21st, 2012. And even according to the Julian calendar, that would be on January 21st, 2020, when COVID was at its peak. So I'm freaking out in the middle of the night and I message my dear friend, JK Ultra, Jen. If you guys aren't following her, please go follow her, who's super into all this stuff. And I was like, girl, I'm sure you know this, but did you know this? And her and I are both freaking out because we didn't know this. So she goes and converts what day is December 21st, 2012 in the Ethiopian calendar. What does it calculate to us? December 31st, 2019. So the last day of the world, according to the Mayan calendar, was on December 21st, 2012, if we had kept up with the original calendar. But because we switched it, it was December 31st, 2019. So in 2020, the new world started. So we have already shifted into a new dimension. And this is why everything is so different. This makes so much sense. Are you guys freaking out? Because I'm freaking out.
I have this poster that exposes every conspiracy theory on the planet. Today, we will decode the truth on the top secret U.S. military base named Diego Garcia. This base lies in the center of the Indian Ocean and has proven to be strategically vital in all overseas affairs. The drama revolving around Diego Garcia started in the 1960s, when the British Empire forcefully removed the locals from their homeland. Since then, this island has been shrouded in mystery. In 2008, Time magazine claimed that there was a black site prison on the island operated by the CIA, where detainees were held and tortured. Claims have also been thrown that the missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 secretly landed here, and that all of the passengers became experiments for the CIA. If you wanted to visit the island yourself, you would need to get special clearance. You aren't getting in there. Diego Garcia has been a topic of conspiracy for decades now. Who truly knows what horrors go on beneath the surface of that remote island?